Well, this could either go really well or really bad. Hot takes, anything and everything edition. I don't know why I decided to do this. Goku and Vegeta's training suits from Resurrection F to Universe 6 tournament were perfect. I agree. I think Goku's Whiski was really good. Well, I will say, I wasn't a fan of Vegeta's, but then it kind of grew on me. But then they switched back to the classic battle armor, and then I realized how much I don't really like Vegeta's classic battle armor as much in Dragon Ball Super. Their classic designs with Super Saiyan Blue feels overwhelming, especially Vegeta, since 50% of his outfit is blue. Yeah. They even felt like Vegeta's battle armor wasn't that good in the Goku Black arc, because they literally made Vegito look like Buu Saga Vegito, but Vegeta's not wearing that outfit, so yeah, it's a little weird how that happens, but yeah, I think I agree with this. That's a pretty good take. Super Saiyan God likely isn't trillions of times stronger than Super Saiyan 3, at least not anymore, especially with the introduction of Super Saiyan Blue and how easily 17 caught up to it via training. We don't really know Super Saiyan God's multiplier, but we know that it's definitely stronger than Super Saiyan 3 since, and it's actually should be stronger than the Patara, whatever the Patara multiplier is. But yeah, it is, I mean, I don't know. I just really hate God Key and super scaling in general. It is weird that 17 just somehow caught up to God Key level powers. But, I mean, Frieza did it, so, you know, it just opens a can of worms for anyone to do it, I guess. I guess Toriyama just wanted everyone to be on the same strength. I mean, that's literally why he said Gohan and Piccolo were like Goku and Vegeta level, because he just wanted that to happen. So I think it's definitely just the whole problem with Super Saiyan God in general, just being just unquantifiable levels of power. Yeah, that's all it is. Elephants are the coolest creatures on the planet. Yeah, sure. Ultra Zamasu with 200% damage to Saiyans will solve everyone's problems. I mean, I don't think it's gonna solve everyone's problems. I would be down though, like honestly. Like, an Ultra Zamasu would be kind of crazy, and he just being, like, outright the best unit in the game, like, sure, I'm all down for it, but I don't think it will solve everyone's problems. I think it will solve whoever hates Saiyans' problems, but then it will create a whole new set of problems, and then we'll need another unit that does 200% damage to Zamasu. So, yeah, most of the people who comment on what unit should be next give the most room temperature IQ opinions. Most. I suppose, I guess, sure, I don't really know what you're trying to say here, but maybe, like, my spoo brain can't understand, like, what room temperature IQ opinions means, so, sure, classic Aztec, I agree, I guess. YouTube hasn't fallen off, it's just a specific audience who grew older don't find as much enjoyment in the platform anymore. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's mostly because, like, the YouTube algorithm is, like, so weird nowadays, and it's, like, you really have to, like, follow the meta of, like, YouTube's complicated, man. Because YouTube used to be, like, upload whatever you want. It's cool, and everyone finds this video cool, boom, boom. Like, yeah, it is filled with a lot of just random stuff. Like, I'll probably just put some images on screen of just random YouTube stuff. It's a lot of things with YouTube nowadays where it was before, but it just is what it is, man. Goku never actually beat an enemy because he always befriends them. Ooh, this is definitely a hot take. Obviously Piccolo, but like that was the whole thing. Like he beat Demon King Piccolo, and then Piccolo Jr. came around. He only let Piccolo Jr. live because he wanted Kami to live, and also he just really wanted to fight Piccolo again when he was like stronger. And then with Vegeta, I mean, the same thing. He just wanted to fight him because he wanted to fight him when he was stronger. Like, basically, Goku only befriends them because he wants to fight them again later because they were so strong. It's not necessarily like a whole, like, oh, he just befriends, like, Talk no Jutsu or whatever, and then they're friends now. I mean, that appears to be what happens. But, like, some really bad guys, though, he does kind of, like, get rid of, like, Cell, Boo. I mean, he actually brought... Wait, maybe you're actually right. Wait, because he did kind of just... He literally wished Boo back and made him good. So, maybe you're actually right. Huh. Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a well-designed character. I agree, honestly. Like, obviously he is. I mean, obviously he is like a little broken. You can't really touch him or anything. But like, it, uh, you know, honestly, Ultra characters in general are just a bit ridiculous. But that's just the way the game works, man. I don't know. Physical Beast Gohan is underrated and was a good, now solid, despite him being disappointing in having his inconsistencies. I think what really made people mad was the gap between Piccolo and him, in addition to him not being a playable piece. That is very true. If y'all don't know what Physical Beast Gohan is, if you don't play Dokkan, basically there was a Gohan that dropped on. I'm sure y'all know. There was a Gohan that dropped on Dokkan. We thought it was going to be Beast Gohan, but then Beast Gohan was only the active skill, so it was literally just an LR Ultimate Gohan. So I was playing Dokkan around then, so I didn't really care, but it was pretty funny though. But yeah, I think the main problem probably was just the gap between, because I'm pretty sure Piccolo was just way better than Gohan, and it was just like, okay, this is a little silly. So yeah, Dokkan over Legends. Not to say I don't enjoy both, but Dokkan is less tedious to grind and doesn't become pull the newest premium character or enjoy suffering. Also, pulling dupes is not only more encouraged, but you aren't overly limited if you don't pull dupes. For example, Zenkais require 7-star characters. EZA's Dokkan equivalent to Zenkais only require you to have the character in the first place. I mean, yeah, honestly, your point makes sense. I agree. I'm glad you explained your hot take and didn't just say Dokkan over Legends. That would have been kind of annoying, because I would have been like, okay, what do you mean? You're wrong. But no, honestly, I agree though. The whole thing about Legends or Dokkan, it's like, I don't really care what game is doing better at one point, what aspects a game is doing better than the other. Like, I don't really care. They're both Dragon Ball games. Like, we should enjoy both, honestly. If you prefer one over the other, that's fine, but we don't have to sit here and compare which one is better. Like, it literally doesn't matter, okay? Dokkan is better than Legend. Wow, okay. Like, this is literally what I literally just said don't say. Okay. I mean, you said especially now. Like, sure, but like, okay, but whatever. I get what you mean, I guess. Sure. It's just funny that I literally okay, whatever. All Legends Limited old characters have a jawline. Change my mind. Alright, so we have God of Destruction Beerus. I mean, he's a cat, so like, not really. Emmett Goku, I mean, yeah, kinda. I guess, sure. Piccolo, I mean, you can't really tell here. Vegito, yeah, sure. Frieza, not really. They're kids, like, I don't really think so. Vegeta, sure. I'm not, like, I guess Dragon Ball, like, have jawlines? Like, I don't know. Mr. Popo ain't black, he's pitch? What do you mean by pitch? Like, what, he's pitch black? Like, what? Personally, I think the god forms are quite literally pointless to have created in the series, because they were caught up to immediately by Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Yes! Bro, Zen, you're low-key spitting right now. This is exactly why I don't think super scaling... super scaling. It's just, why invent a transformation that is like, oh, you need this so you can catch up to Beerus, who's like a new level of power. But then you have characters like Kale and Caulifla. They fight Super Saiyan God, but then Base, when they fuse in Base, it's like they're blitzing him. But it's like, bro, literally, like, even if we fuse with Vegeta, if we become Vegito, I literally wouldn't match Beerus. Like, bro, why? But regardless of if Goku is tired, that is the biggest retcon of the whole series, along with Legendary Super Saiyan being stronger, meaning the form is essentially pointless to have created. Bro, Zen, you're actually spin, bro. This isn't even a hot take. This is like literally my whole problem with Dragon Ball Super, like the whole thing, bro. Like, literally, it would have been fine if, like, no, like, I don't know. I was gonna say it could have been fine if, like, Super Saiyan God, like, Goku fought Beerus in Super Saiyan God, but then he lost the form at the end of the battle, and then the whole training through Dragon Ball Super is like to attain Super Saiyan God for himself. Like, that could have been cool. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah. Pineapple on pizza is a food. Also Vegeta over Gogeta. I'm ready for the smoke.
All things equal, we came out on top. Honestly, no surprise there.
They should bring back monthly missions for us free-to-play players. Oh, yeah, right, dude. I forgot about monthly missions. Honestly, yeah. I wonder why they stopped doing that. That would be pretty nice. Just like the last one, Toshi loves Gohan more than Vegeta, and Toshi still got PTSD from the green card. I don't think it's just Toshi though. I will say I think it's just Legends in general. They just they just love their Gohan units, man. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they just drop a new Ultra Gohan that's just 200% damage to Gogeta specifically. Sonic had way better games in the 2000s than Nintendo. Ooh. I like this take. I love me some Sonic games. But I will say though, I think Nintendo might have it over Sonic. I don't know. That's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. Like I want to defend my boy Sonic, but like at the same time, I feel like Nintendo might have that. I don't know. Dragon Ball Super should have used Super Saiyan 4 instead of the God forms. I feel like just adding more to Super Saiyan is just a little weird. Like unless you're saying like Super Saiyan 4 is like the last transformation, like the final one, then like sure. But it is kind of weird because that is just GT's thing. So it's like unless they just made like Super Saiyan 4 from GT canon, then like sure. I don't know. I do not really like the God forms, but it's not necessarily because the God forms are bad. It's just the way they're executed. I feel like there could have been a better execution, and then maybe it could have been better. But yeah. How do you mainly feel about Legends with differences of Legends Festival and anniversaries? Well, first of all, they're really a hot take. You're just asking me a question, but whatever. I don't really know, to be honest. I can't remember what the big differences are. Yeah, I wish I could give you a better answer because I kind of just stopped playing Legends and I came back, but I don't really remember exactly what anniversary is better, what festival was better. I can't really tell you. People saying Rage Trunks is weaker than Blue Goku or Vegeta is crazy. Yeah, I think Rage Trunks is weird, dude. That's another transformation I really don't like at Super because we're just scaling characters up so that they can match the new whatever. He is technically stronger than Goku and Vegeta at that time. I think when Goku and Vegeta came back, obviously to fight Goku Black again, I think then they were stronger than Trunks at that point. But then again, Rage Trunks was matching up with Blue Vegeta against Zamasu. They nerfed hits so hard, the restriction of not killing really drops him low. If it was straight up kill, he would already use most of his power. I know Goku is better in battle IQ and power, but hitting top got nerfed, and hard, and I mean hard. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure how much, like, obviously we don't really know how much, well, I guess we saw him fight Goku, but, and it's kind of hard to say, like, how much stronger Hit is when he can actually assassinate. I guess he could just use techniques that are meant to kill, right? That's the whole thing. But it's like, how much does that really nerf you that much? Because I feel like it was just Hit was really strong. It's just he fought Jiren and then he lost, like, because it was Jiren, right? Like, even if Hit could use assassin techniques, I'm pretty sure Jiren still would have beat him because that's just how the story was going, right? So, yeah. A little weird, but, yeah. I mean, at least we got to see him use his assassin techniques, but then Goku kind of just beat him anyway, so, yeah. Or, not beat him, but tie, Ultra Gogeta Blue is overwhelming. Ultra Rose, even on release, Ultra Rose is no match for the GOAT. Sure, I guess, but I mean, Ultra Gogeta Blue, like he's good, but I don't think he's that good right now. Or I think he's had his time, now we're just living in the Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta days. Dragon Ball Legends is a top 5 mobile game. Yes. Legends Limited Super Vegeta over Legends Limited Gogeta Blue. Assault Chain didn't age that well as far as I saw, plus guaranteed RR is broken as well. No, I don't think that's a hot take at all. That's a really good take. I honestly agree. Gogeta Blue, the Assault Chain is pretty good, but it is only good in, so many situations. I think it's really good against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right now, But yeah, I just think Super Vegito, just overall, he just feels like the better unit, to be honest. Like, when I fuse into Super Vegito, I'm like, oh yeah, we're cooking now. Super Saiyan 4 is the most popular transformation. Change my mind. The most popular transformation. I think you're probably wrong. I think Super Saiyan 1 is just, without a doubt, the most popular transformation, probably in all of anime. So, I don't think Super Saiyan 4 is the most popular transformation. Now, unless you're saying out of just, like, let's push Super Saiyan 1 aside, like, obviously that's the best. But, like, Super Saiyan 4 out of all the other transformations, even still, I don't think so. I still think Ultra Instinct probably, even Super Saiyan 3, honestly, might have it over. That's kind of hard to determine, because, like, GT isn't really well received by a lot of people. Super Saiyan 4, I'm pretty sure most people like, but yeah, I don't think it's the most popular. I feel like you should have said the best. That would have been a better hot take, because the most popular probably is just wrong in general. But yeah, Little Caesars is the best pizza place. Not gonna lie, I did like Little Caesars for a good bit, but I think I am a Pizza Hut enthusiast now. I think I prefer Pizza Hut. And it's mostly because I used to be into the thick stuffed crust, you know. I used to get it all the time for Little Caesars, but now I think I am a thin crust enthusiast. I think I like thin crust a bit more. The Little Caesars is still pretty good. I still don't mind Little Caesars, but I don't think it's the best pizza place. I don't even think Pizza Hut is the best pizza place, to be honest. I think because I have tried like New York style pizza, like actual really good pizza. I think that just clears all the pizzas that we have down here. But yeah. The fusions of Goku and Vegeta lost their sauce to the point where they kinda suck. Gogeta and Vegito are basically the same person, with the exception of their clothes and moves. They nerfed Vegito for no reason, making him a literal afterthought in the future arc, and Gogeta in the Broly movie was cool, but was just fan service, so they didn't do anything interesting with him. I wish that the fusion method played a part in their personality and character, since the dance has strict requirements and has only 30 minutes. Then Gogeta would be more serious and less playful like in DBZ, while Batara having almost no requirements and more time, 1 hour, then he's more laid back and full of energy, like Sonic, to name an example. I mean, yeah, that was the main takeaway around Vegito and Gogeta for a while, with people basically saying, oh, Vegito is more playful, like he kind of like memes around, jokes around, you know, Yosha, all that craziness, but like Gogeta is like more serious, ready to get the job done. But the counters to that are literally GT makes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta feel like Gotenks, almost, or not even like the super cool serious Gogeta, because like he literally just feels like Vegito. And then yeah, Gogeta does seem kind of just like, you know, he just seems like Vegito. So yeah, I mean, I don't really mind it though. I don't really mind the characters being like basically the same fusion, but like, you know. Honestly, at this point, I don't really think we're gonna see fusion again in the series. So yeah, and I didn't really mind what they did with Gogeta in the Broly movie. Actually, I loved what they did with Gogeta in the Broly movie. I love that he's more like Vegito in a sense, but that might be just because I like Vegito's personality, I guess, if you want to say, a bit more than Gogeta's. But that is just me. And also, I feel like Gogeta was super serious in just killing Janemba in the Fusion Reborn movie because, you know, they kind of had to end the movie. Another Vegito over Gogeta, let the flaming begin. It seems a lot of people are liking Vegito, or I guess the two people that I've seen so far. But or maybe you're just saying that because you think I'm a Gogeta fan, but here's the crazy part. I'm actually more of a Vegito fan, I think. Well, I don't know. It depends, because I do really like Gogeta Blue in the Broly movie. But I also really like Super Vegito. Those are like my two favorite fusions. So it's kind of weird. And I also really like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta too. But I don't know. It's just I don't really care about this whole like what's the better fusion, bro. Like I just like fusion in general. I think fusion is cool. GT is stronger than Super because canonically GT happens years after the end of Z. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the strongest. I mean, yeah, if you really think GT is canonical to the story, because it does canonically happen after the end of Z, which the end of Z technically takes place after, yeah, like 10 years after the Tournament of Power, something like that. So technically you're not wrong, but that's just like, technically GT doesn't canonically exist, or at least we don't really know. Like, technically they could make GT canon, they just haven't done it yet. But yeah, you're not technically wrong, but yeah, it's a hot take. Okay. Super Saiyan Rose over Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, I agree, honestly. I think Super Saiyan Rose, you know, it just looks cool. I think Goku Black just does it really well. I think it's really cool. You didn't like Revival UI being the best unit, so Green Frieza Saga Kaioken Goku has the best Zenkai. It's not crazy. No, I don't think he has the best Zenkai. I think the best Zenkai right now is easily LF Zamasu. Yeah. Dragon Ball fans don't know how to read, especially when story continuity. Yes. Super Saiyan God was just a waste of a transformation, even though it's the coolest, but Super Saiyan 3 is the coolest even if they treat it like trash. Honestly, a pretty base take. I don't know. Is Super Saiyan God a waste of a transformation? It probably is, because Super Saiyan Blue is just the better one. Huh. Yeah. Even though it does look really cool. But yeah, Super Saiyan Blue is just like easily better. But yeah, I do agree that Super Saiyan 3 is the coolest. I don't know why we all just decided, or everyone just collectively decided to hate on Super Saiyan 3 for like no reason, even though it's still really cool and a really awesome transformation. It's probably because it's not really used anymore and it has like a strain on your body. But I feel like that's just cool because it's like, it's such a rare transformation that only Goku could achieve. And Gotenks, but shut up. But only Goku could achieve it. Actually, I made it like a post to this. I need to like put that post like on the screen. Cause I made like a poll about what's the best canon Super Saiyan transformation, and made a really good take about Super Saiyan 3. I'm gonna put that on the screen. But basically, what I was like Goku only achieved this because he was like dead and in the afterlife, and he trained in Otherworld, and he got this opportunity that no Saiyan could ever achieve. And because of that, he unlocked Super Saiyan 3, and it's probably the only lone Saiyan in history to achieve Super Saiyan 3. And Gotenks achieved it because he's like, you know, a fusion, and that's like an otherworldly kind of state too, because Goku also learned fusion in Otherworld, so that's why. But yeah, that's why Vegeta and Gohan, I guess, don't really learn Super Saiyan 3, because like, you know, well, mostly because it's like pointless now, but it's also just because Goku just had such a rare opportunity to train in Otherworld and achieve it. So yeah, you know, Miles is mid. I wouldn't say he's mid, I would just say he's like bad, but in a funny way. I feel like people really misuse the word mid, by the way. I think mid, like, isn't mid just mean like, you know, not that great, but not that bad? It's like, mid is like in the middle, right? So it's like, I would say, you know, Miles is bad, but he's doing it on purpose because, you know, it's funny, and he probably just he probably just rapped that way because it was funny, and then like he got attention, and then, you know, he just kept doing that. So yeah, I wouldn't say he's mid. I would just say he's just bad in a funny way, and he's trying to, you know, do that because it's funny, I guess. I don't know, or maybe he just actually thinks he's good. I don't know. Anos and Anos, I don't really know how to pronounce that. And Rimuru can't beat Goku. Facts, by the way. I think there's an argument for Rimuru, but I'm not really sure about this Anos guy. I'm not even sure where he's from. I'll put a picture on the screen though. But like, I really don't. I don't know. I don't really care about this whole argument. I mean, maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't. I don't know. Goten sucks. Honestly, kind of base. Goten does kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's literally Goku's second son, but Gohan is just like better. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's just like, all we really care about is just seeing adult Gotenks. Like, we really don't care about we really don't care about Goten himself. We really just care about Gotenks. And obviously we like Trunks because, like, future Trunks. It's like, Goten is just like, who cares? Vegito is better than Gogeta. Another one, dude! Y'all really like Vegito. Honestly, I'm down for it, honestly. I like Vegito too. Like, dang, y'all really don't like Gogeta, I guess. I don't know. Dragon Ball Super anime was mid all around and only survived because of hype moments. Otherwise, it was a slog. It was consistently worse than the manga. Pretty good take, honestly. I really think Dragon Ball Super... I don't know, I just really like Dragon Ball, so I guess I just really like Dragon Ball Super in that sense, but then after looking back, it's like, yeah, Dragon Ball Super was pretty bad, not gonna lie. But yeah, I do think the manga is a bit better, just because it's, you know, better pacing, better, you know, just in general. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think it's meant to be like they're about even, because, you know, they're fighting Jiren. But it was kind of funny because I think they were like throwing Jiren off because they were like so like not fighting like together in a sense. They were kind of fighting off because, like, you know, Vegeta and Goku don't really work together that well. Blue Evolve probably is just better than Kaioken, because if you think about it, well, the thing, it's weird because like Kaioken is supposed to give you a strain on your body, right? But it's like Goku became so good at Kaioken that he could just like do it, and it's like the strain doesn't really matter. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I think Blue Evolve probably just is a more stable form. And, you know, especially like in the Moro arc, it is a bit better, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I agree. I think Blue Evolved is probably a better form. Shallot and Giblet can, or Shallot and Giblet can also fuse into Shallot. I don't know how you pronounce that. Are stronger than Super Saiyan God, Blue Goku, and Vegeta. Also can fuse into Super Saiyan God, Blue Gogeta. Did I read that right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Wait. Low key? I don't know. I don't know what legend scaling is like. Maybe we have to see Shallot a bit more, because like I don't really know. Also, I'm not really playing the story that much. I don't really know what the story is like, to be honest. I just kind of like played the Shallot chapter, and it was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh wait, are we done already? Yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Well, guys, that was Hot Takes Anything and Everything edition. Yeah, maybe I'll do this again, but maybe we'll yeah, y'all see to stick to Dragon Ball topics. I was thinking of saying like maybe anime topics too, but then I was like, well, there'll just be anime I haven't seen before. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if I just said, what if we just did like anything goes. But yeah, maybe we'll just stick with Dragon Ball, since that is kind of like my main knowledge and most everyone else's knowledge. So yeah, anyways, thanks guys for watching. Maybe I'll do one more Hot Takes video soon before I go back to college to finish up my last year. But yeah, oh yeah, the super epic fusion video that I've been promising for a bit is coming very, very soon. So keep a lookout for this week. And yeah, see ya.